Ben, your first hit out ahead of the World Cup at St Mary's College. None of the other boys have been here before, but it's not your first trip.
No, it isn't my first visit to St Mary's. Last one wasn't too pretty. I actually came here in 2014 with Lindenwood University when I was over here studying. We actually made the semi-finals for the D1A comp, which is a big comp over here, and we got dusted, 70 odd points to not many odd points.
Well, yeah, obviously not your greatest results. I'm sure you're expecting better this weekend here in San Fran at AT&T Park.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be staying away from that 77-pointer. Hopefully it's on our side. But no, definitely a big chance for us this weekend at AT&T. Our last tournament in San Francisco or San Jose, just down the road, we took out. So hopefully we can do the same.
This year's been an incredible year for yourself, a breakout year in the green and gold, and of course named it in the Dream Team all those years ago playing here at St Mary's. Did you ever think your journey would take you this way in rugby?
No way. It was never on the cards then. There was actually a sevens team playing at Lindenwood, and I didn't even put my hand up for it. I had no interest in the game then, but it's funny how things change. And a couple of years down the track, I'm back here, but in my national colours.
Tim Walsh today, your first training session, looked like he was playing doing some drills that were really game focused, some 7-minute blocks that tried to replicate the halves of footy. Is that what it was like out there?
Yeah, so Walshy was running those 7-minute scenario blocks today. He calls them his teabag moments. We first brought it up over in Singapore, teabag moments. He defines it as you put a tea bag in hot water and see what it does. Either it dissolves or it holds and you get a great tea out of it. So hopefully this weekend we don't dissolve and we produce some good tea.
Fiji didn't win the World Series, but they've shown incredible form and they're favourites going into this one. What makes teams like Fiji and I guess South Africa too in the same boat so consistently dominant at this level?
Fiji are hard to review and preview for us, but Fiji, they just constantly produce athletes after athlete, and they're just willing to throw the ball around. And most of the time it does fall their way. There's a lot of skill that they have and possess. South Africa are the same, very smart players, but they're just always in the game, always fighting. That's what keeps them up there at the top of the table.
What about coming up against a guy like Semi Radradra? He's been named in their squad. What's it like when he's coming at you with the ball in hand?
Yeah, a little daunting seeing the big fella wind up. Yeah, you just got to trust that you've done all the things that you need to actually put the big fella down.
You watch him play for the Eels at all? Did you ever watch him in the NRL and now you're playing against him? Does that also feel a bit weird?
Yeah, it does. I used to watch him all the time. He's actually my fantasy team a couple of years ago. He was doing good points for me. So for the opportunity to actually play against the great man now is it's an awesome path that Sevens has created.